Okay, yard fanatics, in this episode of Bermuda Grass Central, what I want to teach you is how to prevent lawn ruts from being in your lawn. Guys, you gotta switch it up. And look who I got helping me. Female lawn care. Okay, yard fanatics, episode how to keep lawn ruts from being in your yard. Guys, listen, this video is going to be real simple and plain. And I got a request that, hey, BYD, you need more women in the video cutting the grass. So I got my daughter to volunteer again. Okay, yard fanatics. Got my daughter here again. And by the way, the merch is available. You guys, you see that. Come on, guys. You see that. At the end of the video, I will have a link over in the left hand corner. Make sure you click on that, get some of that merch, guys. It helps the channel. And guys, what we're gonna do today is basically show you how to cut this grass without leaving lawn ruts in it. Lawn ruts are what you saw me repair from that big lawnmower earlier in the last video. Okay, if you hadn't seen it, I'll leave a link in the description, and it may be one that pop up at the top of this page. All right, guys, the first thing we're gonna do is, yard fanatics, when you're cutting your grass, your lawn, you got to cut it in certain patterns. All right, most people cut their grass the same way each and every time. Now, Bermuda grass requires you to cut it a tad bit more. Personally, I recommend twice a week, but I know most people would do it only once a week. Now, me and BYD Jr., once the season start, 3 times a week. All right, so by you cutting it so often, you'll eventually start putting lawn ruts in it. And those are where the wheel marks seem like they won't go away because you keep cutting in the same direction pattern each and every time. So what we need to do is change it up. And what I want to do is show you how to change it up. First, my daughter, she's going to go ahead and cut this thing diagonally. Okay, let's just say today you're cutting it once a week. You're cutting it every Wednesday. The first week, you're going to cut it that way. And you don't necessarily have to start this way, but I'm just kind of showing you which way you should start. Go ahead. All right, she's gonna go up there and she's gonna cut it. It's gonna come back down. Guys, if you're wondering why the grass hasn't gotten green yet, this has been a freaking, I'm not gonna say horrible because it's probably been a good spring, but the green up has been super slow. We've been having temps to go up, down, up, down. Last night it was 40-something degrees, and here we are mid-May. That's one of the reasons why your grass is not greening up as fast if you had that question, all right? So anyway, she's gonna go ahead, go that way, then she's gonna come back this way right there, guys. And believe it or not, this is her first time cutting it, so you can see how she's all over there. Nowhere on the line. Let me pause this. Okay, guys, I paused it. We backed it up. This is her first time doing it, so it's gonna be a little bit hard, but you know, I try to get the kids involved in this, especially women. If you're a single female, please share this video with your other female friends. Help BYD grow. Support the women, all right? Support the women, all right? Okay, guys, now, this is the second week, all right? So the first weekend, I'm just making up a month. May, you went that way. Second week in May, what I want you to do, guys, is to cut it straight, all right? Go straight down and come straight back up. All right, you go ahead and demonstrate that, please. Okay, guys, and the reason that you have to mix it up is because over a period of time, your grass will start to adapt, all right? So which means wherever your wheel marks keep going over and over and over and over, that grass will start to lay that way. All right, you don't want it to lay that way. You want it to always have a nice even look, not a flat look. All right. So she went down. She's coming back, doing a pretty good job. We chose the electric mower because the gas mower, she said she didn't want to do it. All right, guys. So this is week 2 right here. All right. Now let's go to week 3. Okay, guys, so now we're going to move to week 3. Now, week 3 is the crisscross. We're going to come from, well, we're going to start over, look, we'll start in this corner right here. We'll come all the way down. that will come all the way back up. So you can go ahead and do that too. All right, now, guys, one of the more important things you need to do is try to keep this cut at the same height. During most of the growing season, Bermuda grass should be cut at 1 inch or lower. All right, whatever height you decide to cut it at, that's where you need to keep it at. Some people like that super thick, lush Bermuda grass, but the actual cutting height, the preferred cutting height, the professional cutting height is at 1 inch. All right, so you want to keep it at that 1 inch. And like I said, we're using this electric mower. That way she can kind of control the pace because it has a pace thing on there where you can control how fast you want to cut. And that way, guys, your grass won't be laying the same direction each and every time. Now, this last one, guys, when you're cutting your lawn, and hopefully I can pinch that in, this is actually the shortest distance. Now, BYD, normally I would recommend that you don't cut it the short way. If you have a super short way, it's very irritating because you have to cut 2 lines that way, 2 lines the other way, then go back and forth, back and forth. But when you turn it back and forth like that in a real tight spot, it's really hard to get a good cut. So it's best to cut it the long way. Now, my yard just so happens to be long enough to cut it the short way without causing a problem. So I'll let her go ahead and demonstrate that. All right, so she's going the short way now. All right, people ask me about this electric mower. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I love it. It's not gonna be for everybody, but I don't even use my big lawnmower anymore because I use this mower right here. Well, BYD Junior does. I take that back. All right, and that basically demonstrates the patterns that you need to cut. Like I said, remember, 1 week, let me pinch it back. 1 week, I recommend you go from there to there and back. Then next week, start over in the other corner. Go from there and back. Then you can go a long way and back. Then another week you go that way and back. Okay, yard fanatics, look, hopefully, if you follow these directions, you should be crushing thy neighbor as soon as your grass get green. I think my grass has corona. If this video has been helpful and you learned something, guys, click that subscription button right now. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. So once again, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.